morning, Mrs. Chairman and Honorable Member of the Board. My name is Nokuratu Ain binti Shamsul Kamal and I am the Senior Communication Manager of Novalink Global Service. Thank you for giving me your time this morning. I am here today to present a proposal called the Bridge Communication Training Program and to request your approval to implement. In the next 8 minutes, I will show you why we need this program, how is it designed, what it will cost, and the result that we expect from it. Let me begin with the reason we are here. Earlier this year, we carried out an employee feedback survey across all our office. The result were harnessed and they were worrying. 68% of our employees say that receive inconsistent instruction from management. 61% say our meetings are ineffective. 57% say the collaboration between teams has become weak. Behind this number, we can see the real cause. Tasks are repeated, decisions are delayed, and our performance and productivity are failing. Ladies and gentlemen, the problem is not our new digital systems. The problem is the way we communicate through them. Our answer is the Bridge program. We choose this name because our goal is to build a strong bridge between our people, our department, and our digital platform. Each letter stands for one practical skill. B is brief with clarity. R is run effective meetings. I is interact through digital channel. D is develop collaboration. G is give constructive feedback. And E is engage every employee. These 6 skills respond directly to the 6 problems raised in the survey. In short, this is one program with 6 practical skills for every level of the organization. So, who is the program for? We have designed it for 3 groups with 100 active participants in the first cycle. First, 30 managers. Their get is ecosystem extraction. So we will train them to send clear, single source message that every employee receive in the same form. Second, 50 team leaders. They chair most of our meeting, so we will train them to plan, chair, and close meetings that actually produce decision and action points. 3, 100 employees drawn for all departments. We will build their confidence in cross-team collaboration and in professional digital communication. The training itself contains 6 modules, 1 for each letter of Bridge. The modules vary, cover instruction writing, meeting skill, email, and virtual meeting practice across department, collaboration, simulation, feedback, role plays, and finally communicating vision and charge. Every module follows the same simple formula: short input, guide practice, and role play. In this program, our people will speak and write far more than they listen, because communication is a skill that is learned by doing. Let me now turn to logistics and budget. The full cycle runs for 16 weeks. Each cohort attends 2 full training days plus a half-day refresher 1 month later. We will use our own learning center at head office and our existing Microsoft Teams platform. So, there is no external rental cost. The total budget is 96,500 ringgit. That works out to about 536 ringgit for each participant. Compare that figure with the cost of one failed project or one resignation caused by frustration, and I believe you will agree that this is a modest investment. Our facilitation approach is hybrid, and this is deliberate. Skills that depend on body language and group energy, such as chairing meetings and giving feedback, will be taught in persons. Digital skills will be taught online so that our people practice virtual meetings inside a real virtual environment. 2. Certified external facilitators will lead the session, supported by 4 internal champions from human resource and corporate communication, who will keep the program alive after the facilitators complete their contact. Here is our rollout plan. 6 phases across 60 weeks. Approval and committee formation in week 1 or 2. Need analysis and content signed off by week 4. A pilot with 1 department by week 6. Full rollout from week 7 to week 12. Refresher session and assessment by week 14. And in a week 16, we return to this room with a full evaluation report. Every phase ends with a clear milestones, so this board can track our progress at every single stage. Ladies and gentlemen, let me conclude. We have already invested in digital system. The missing element is the human skill to communicate through them. The bridge program supplies that missing element. 180 participate, 6 practical modules, 16 weeks, and a budget of 96,500 ringgit. And I respectfully request the approval of the board today so that implementation can begin immediately. Thank you very much for your attention, and I now welcome your question. Thank you. The benefit reach both our people and our business. For our people, clearer communications means less stress, less confusion, and stronger sense of belonging. For the business, it means faster decision and smooth delivery. This program also aligns directly with our 3 transformations goals, which are faster service delivery, stronger cross-border teamwork, and higher customer satisfaction. Ladies and gentlemen, let me conclude. We have already invested in digital system. The missing element is the human skill to communicate through them. The bridge program supplies that missing element. 180 participate, 6 practical modules, 16 weeks, and a budget of 96,500 ringgit. And I respectfully request the approval of the board today so that implementation can begin immediately. Thank you very much for your attention, and I now welcome your question. Thank you.